Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Virtue Cast here. And this is a replay from the recent MLG Columbus tournament. Spawning at the 7 o'clock position, we have a player from Team Dignitas, SjoW. And spawning up here at the 9 o'clock position, we have JulyZerg. JulyZerg is part of the Team Startail and hails from South Korea. July is a 3-time Golden Mouse winner, GSL 3 runner-up. He was winner of the Clash of the Houses, that's why he's here at this tournament. 3-time OSL winner, that's how he got the Golden Mouse, and he was the first Zerg to be ranked #1 in the world. And down here are our Terran player SjoW. He's a former Warcraft 3 professional, playing with Team Dignitas. His best MLG finish was 5th in Rally, and he was the IEM Season 5 European Champion. Looks like the map is going to be Shattered Temple. MLG has a special map for Shattered Temple. Has these supply depots, that way you can't get cannoned in or blocked in any way. And also at the MLG maps, you cannot spawn close by ground. You can spawn close by air. As such, these positions. But everything so far in the game pretty standard. Looks like SjoW has a barracks on the way here, and looks like July does throw down a hatchery here, so it looks like you're going to hatch first into extractor, and you're probably going to see a pool here. Once he gets 200 minerals, then he'll go for just a speedling expand build. Relatively safe. Should set us up for a longer game. Doesn't look like any early pressure from our Zerg player. So we have 2 racks coming out now for SjoW. Sometimes this can lead to pressure, sometimes it can't. You see no gas taken, so there's a possibility of a 2 racks expand, maybe 2 racks pressure. Depends if one of these, looks like he went to go build a supply depot, so he wasn't going to build a bunker. But looks like the pool's about halfway complete right now. SjoW, a couple Marines on the way. Looks like he's just going to sit back. Doesn't look like any pressure to me. Possibly, though. I could be wrong. Looks like everything pretty standard so far. So, MLG Columbus was the first MLG to have Korean players come, and July being there was obviously a big deal due to his success. Looks like a little bunker rush here. It doesn't look like it's going to be successful, I don't think, but 3 Marines on the way, and July does see this. That's why he has the 10 Zerglings in production. They should be out in plenty of time. It looks like they will be. Hopefully July doesn't lose this Overlord. That would supply block him. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. Trying to get a good surround here, I think. Good micro by SjoW, but I think July will be able to hold this off here. And it looks like he will. Good reaction from July. But what that did was that forced Zerglings as opposed to drones for July. So if we go ahead and take a look at the units tab, SjoW is ahead. So that's exactly what that was intended to do. It looks like July is going to push with these Zerglings, or just not necessarily push, but scout a little bit. Taking some unnecessary shots there, little miscontrol, lost 2 of them, but he will get out of there. So yeah, I mean that did really a great job for SjoW. He's at 19 Zerglings. That's a ton of Zerglings early game. Only 14 harvesters. And it looks like he threw down a baneling nest. July did. So possibly we're going to see a bust on this supply depot, and then everything else rolling in. He is staying at that 14 harvester count. You look at the production tab. Just a couple of Zerglings and Overlord. The SjoW looks like he's going to push out here, which might spell disaster if July can catch him. But he is going along this back path. But I do believe July does have vision of this, so he does know it's coming. And, that's why he is going to go ahead and move the speedlings back. 2 banelings on the way. I don't know where they're morphing in. Possibly back here. But, battle miss there. Sorry about that, guys. But it looks like all those Marines went down, and I'm assuming the banelings did get those. Now we have banelings coming up in the front. Is he going to get that bunker? He does get in. All the Zerglings running in SjoW's base. Looks like he's going to have to pull the SCVs here. Big baneling blow up. tons of SCVs getting lost here. Taking a look at the units tab, this is evening the count, but it does look like SjoW's going to be able to hold this off. You look at the supply differential, 17 to 23, 7 minutes in the game. It is not what we normally expect. He does throw up a barracks. It's a better decision, a little stronger. And he will get this bunker done in time, so it looks like he will survive. So right now, if you take a look at production, you will see July pumping out drones, which is exactly what he needs to do in this situation. It's pump out the harvesters, get ahead, but as you can see, SjoW does have 2 command centers up. He's not going to be safe enough to push out, but he will be able to create SCVs and get caught back up. As you can see, SjoW making a little more of a Sim City, still afraid of the Baneling bust. But July doing the right thing up here, taking down the rocks, possibly going to take the gold. Looks like we're at kind of a standstill in the game, but it looks like SjoW is doing the right thing. If you go to the production tab, he is getting out SCVs, a couple queens for July. And it looks like this is going to go into a later stage game. July does the right thing here. Hopefully July will send over a drone to take that hatchery, because I don't see any pressure from SjoW coming anytime soon. Although I do see 2 starports on the way, so he may take this directly into Banshees, as he does have 300 gas stockpiled, and he is mining 3 from each one. So it looks like he may go into a dual-port Banshee build here, which could be extremely dangerous, especially if he gets cloaked, because July does not even have layer tech on the way yet. Although he does have, looks like, let me see, 2 queens out. So he could do some serious damage here if he gets that up in time. I don't see July going layer anytime soon. He should, though, in the next few minutes. 3rd going down, like I say, it's about halfway done. July working on the rocks on both sides, possibly going to take a 4th right after that, which is really the right move. Is Zerg, if you force your Terran opponent into playing defensively, which is what, 2 bunkers, it does signify you want to expand like crazy, just get down your economy and just go. As you can see, July's already up 10 harvesters. You look at the production tab, he's got 5 more on the way. But as you can see in the production tab, 2 Banshees. I don't see Cloak coming. He does have the gas and minerals for it. Let's see if SjoW does do that. It doesn't look like he will. And I think that if he did do it, it would be pretty unbelievable. There's no Evo Chamber even down for July at this point. But it doesn't look like he's going to get that Cloak. He's not, because he did spend that money. Looks like he's just going to expand and try to do some damage, and I think he will. I really think he'll be able to. He's down 20 harvesters, but with these 2 Banshees coming across the map and only 2 queens on the map, and he just now went layer, he should be able to do some damage here. If we can look at it, he does micro this, he does kill it. Evo Chamber going down, but it looks like he's going to be able to do a ton of damage to the economy of July here, which is exactly what he needs to do to get caught back up in this game. As you can see, he's already lost 4 drones. You see 4 kills on this one, 4 on the other. He's going to micro that back. Good control. Queen off creep, not going to work. He does go down the expansion, so July has some big problems here. Thankfully, Cloak has not been researched for July, but as you can see, the drone count dropping all the way to 37 as he does try to push the front here. Nothing doing. He's going to try to take down these back rocks possibly and try to do a flank. But the Banshees, you can still hear him going away. This one up to 13 kills. Unbelievable. And this is exactly what SjoW needed to happen, is he's caught up in harvesters almost. Looks like the units down. One of them, both of them still alive. He went back, got this one repaired. No, it did not. I figured he would, but he did not. The Spore Crawler is up here, so that's going to protect these drones, but a few of them running out like that aren't going to get hurt. Here comes a queen. Is he going to notice in time or control? Yes, he will. He will get that away. So good attack by SjoW, exactly what he needed to do. Took out roughly, 19 plus 4, 23 harvesters, which is exactly what he needed to happen. And that's got it to the 34-41 mark you're looking at right now. Looks like another barracks, a couple barracks going up for SjoW. He is getting, looks like tank south, supply blocked at the moment. No, it's not. There we go. And siege mode, which is good because he sees the really nothing but Zergling army. He saw the roach warren, but he hasn't seen any roaches. So you can almost assume Mutiling here, but, July is very innovative for his play. And his Mutilist control, but the tanks are great against the splash damage. The Zerglings and the Banelings, so it is the right counter. Looks like we have 4 Banshees moving out on the map here. They're going to head for the gold, possibly. Spore Crawler going down just now. Should be done 30 seconds. He's going to get a bunch of free Zerglings here. Any damage is good damage at this point. But July really is buying times for that Spore Crawler to come up. And if he's able to micro this queen back, probably will lose it, but the score should be up any moment, and that should deter SjoW. But as you can see, right now the Harvester lead can go to SjoW, so this is great transitioning from SjoW as he heads over to this expansion. He's going to get a few more drone kills, possibly going to take out the Baneling Nest. The centrifugal hooks is on the way, so that would be huge. But he has good control here with the Queens, and the Spore is not going to lose anything. Great control here by SjoW as he moves the weak one back. And he's going to shell away at this Baneling Nest. He may get it before, he will get it before that finishes. That's going to be huge. As another gets lost, he will finish it. That's a big hit for SjoW as he's playing really well right now, surprisingly well. I mean, he is SjoW, he is the, he's a Season 5 European champion, but SjoW's doing a lot better than I thought he would against a high-caliber player like July. No knock to SjoW, but July, everybody knows he's an unbelievable player, so to be able to do this damage, very impressive. As you see Stem on the way, combat shields, level 1, upgrades, and here comes a push coming from SjoW. This may be able to end the game. I don't know if July has the units to handle this. He has 11 roaches, which should be okay, but with these 3 Banshees, I don't know. The Baneling Nest is really going to be huge, and that's why he pushed it this time, is because he knew he couldn't make any Banelings. Looks like he's going to seal it off with these Banelings while taking out the expansion, and this should take out this gold. And this is huge, and he's floating a third, or building a third. And here comes a big run-in with the roaches. Is he going to be able to get the tanks? Looks like he may be able to. The tanks are not being focus fired here. The Banshees coming in, Marines coming in. Just a lot of damage here for SjoW. And it looks like this possibly could even be a game-changer, game-ender. I don't know if July will be able to recover from this. He's down 25 supply. He's even on Harvesters, but he doesn't have the army he needs to keep up with this, as he has no anti-air, and these 3 Banshees are just given free reign. 33 kills on this one, 5 on the other, 6 on that one. That's 44 kills, ladies and gentlemen. This tank's sitting back with 15. Go ahead and finish out JulyZerg. GG's. What an impressive game from SjoW. A very impressive showing. No pun intended, but wow, that was a surprising game, ladies and gentlemen. That decision to go dual starport won him the game, as he was down 20 Harvesters at that point. He was holed up in his base. He was at 17 food at one point, ladies and gentlemen. He was at 13 Harvesters, 4 Marines at the 7-minute mark, and was able to come back. An amazing play by SjoW, and if the other 2 games in this best of 3 are going to be that good, we're going to have a great series on our hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. This is Virtue, and I'm signing out.